And watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right.
What's up? First thing I have to warn you about for this video is I have not written a script. I've written down nothing for this. Everything in this video is off the top of my head. So the first video, don't expect it to be perfect. And I'm recording this back to back with the video that you will see that comes, I'm gonna guess, an hour after this video. I'm gonna guess, maybe I do it quicker, maybe I do it slower. But the video after this one, because I can't tell you what it is yet, is the one that I did back to back with this. I also did What If Deku was a Super Saiyan with this as well, but that was before this. And I think this might, no, that one go first, then I'll do this, then I'll do the other one. So, let's see where to start. This is obviously, the name is going to be obviously What If Deku Had Matter Manipulation. As you can see on the title, and the thumbnail, and in the video. No, Deku's face looks like he's a villain, but he's not. He's one of the good guys, obviously. It's Deku, after all. Okay, let's start from the beginning. But this time, we're not going back to the... Actually, you know what? No, we'll start at the Quirk Doctor, then we'll go from there. So, Deku, in this timeline, is born to Inko and Hisashi Midoriya, like in canon. But this time, Inko has her telekinesis. It's still the same as in canon, but Hisashi doesn't have a fire breath quirk. His quirk is called manipulation. He can control certain objects. So basically, he can control anything that is physically on him. So like, basically his clothes. He can manipulate it. Or if he has, let's say, his phone on him, he can manipulate it. You know what? No, that doesn't sound right. Okay, so whatever he touches, he can slightly change the material of it. That's Deku's father, not Deku. He can slightly change the material of it. Say he touches his desk and it's wooden. He can change it to a different type of wood, but he can't completely change it. It's not, like, broken. Say if he has a plastic fork. I don't know why I said plastic. But let's say he has a plastic fork, he can change it to a harder type of plastic, or harden the plastic. Let's go with a better scenario. Let's say he has aluminum sword. He can change the material to be steel, so, you know, less effort wasted. Let's say he has turf. He can change the turf into coal. Let's say he has coal. He can change it into turf, or oil, or, you know, something that's along the same thing. He can touch a tree and completely change it. Say if it's an oak tree, he can change it to a birch tree. That's his father, which will come into the story later on, I'm gonna guess. Maybe. Yeah, I think he will, maybe. I don't know, probably not. Anyway, on to Deku. Hisashi is the one that brings him to the Quirk Doctor in this. Hisashi says to the Quirk Doctor, so, how long is this test gonna be to find out what my son's quirk is? Because I want to start teaching my son how to use his quirk to help him so he doesn't, you know, lose control. And, you know, he can have a bit of fun with his quirk at home. Hisashi is going to be around, and he's going to be very, like, kind. He's going to be a good father. Unlike canon, he isn't around. Or is he? Who knows? No, Hisashi is not all for one, like some theories say. Okay, I'm gonna sit down since it's walking around. Okay. The Quirk doctor says the test should take around, let me estimate, if everything goes smoothly, it should take around 20 to 30 minutes. Since your Quirk is very strong as a hero, Sludge says, I'm not the strong hero though. I'm the 60th hero in the world. The 6th, no. Wait, what did they call it? The number 1. He says, I'm the number 60 hero. I'm not that impressive. He goes, you're still in the top 100. That's still impressive. He goes, yeah. And how long have you been a hero for again? Oh yeah, 2 years, and you're already that powerful. He goes, true. Remember, Hisashi became a hero when Deku was 2 years old. And you're wondering why he became a hero that late is because before he was in an agency instead of, being an actual hero. Now he has his own agency and they're making good money. Well, good enough to sustain themselves. With one paycheck, they could sustain themselves for 3 years. Or, a year, I'd say. And it's paid once a month. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's just say it's like that. So, the Quirk Doctor comes back with Deku after an hour, saying, your son was not quite cooperative since he was scared of the needles. But, it's all fine. He was good. And we found out what his quirk is. It is very powerful if he uses it right. And if he was a villain, oh my god, he could completely destroy the hero world, I'd say. He's actually being kind of frightened by this. He says, okay, what's his quirk? He goes, his quirk is matter manipulation. He can manipulate matter. That simple. Apparently, he took your quirk and just made it 100 times stronger. You can take, say, a wooden table and turn it into a different type of wood. He can take that wooden table and turn it into something completely different. He could use it to turn it into magic. Or, like, black flames. He could turn it into blue flames. He could turn it into electricity. He can completely change its state of matter. So basically, your son is over-fucking powered. He could do pretty much anything. Deku goes, yeah, look at this trick I found. He takes, like, a piece of hair, and he goes, okay, concentrate. And he turns it into, like, a steel rod, basically. But it's the same thickness as his hair. And he goes, look at this. Hisashi's like, you turned a follicle of hair into a steel rod. That's incredible. Then he goes, look, back into hair. Then he goes, let's see, I can reattach it. He changes the matter of his skin and the hair to, like, mix, kind of, and he could reattach the hair from where it was. And Hisashi's like, holy shit. You could reattach people's arms, limbs. You could be a rescue hero. You could be any type of hero, really. Now, time skip to when Deku is in middle school. On one of his, let's say, his last week. It's Monday morning, and he goes in and going, hey, Bakugo, what's up? Bakugo goes, hey, Deku, what do you want? Midoriya goes, hey, I just wanted to ask if you wanted to go train later. Bakugo just says to Midoriya, like, is that a question? Of course I want to fucking train. We can always get more powerful, no matter what we do. Eventually, me and you will be the top 2 heroes. Me being number 1, of course. Midoriya went, are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure I'm becoming number 1. I mean, I could change your explosions into confetti, like I did in our first fight. They both start laughing. The teacher comes in, slams the door, saying, "Everyone sit down." Deku's saying, "Come on, Teach. This is our last week of school. Can't you just relax?" So serious all the time. Putting his legs up on the table. And Baku pretty much doing the same thing. The kid comes in late to class, and Deku goes, "Hey, look! It's the quirkless loser!" Everyone starts laughing at the kid, and Bakugo says, "Come on, Deku, leave him. He's not worth your time. He is the quirkless loser. But come on, he's not even interesting. I mean, I'd say any other quirkless person would be more interesting than him. And this quirkless person is... what's his name? Shit, I forgot his name. He's in class 1A. Mineta. Yeah. Mineta is quirkless in this, and he's not a pervert. He's actually a good person. He's actually tall, which is weird to say, but in this, yes, he is tall. He's a normal fucking human in this. And he doesn't look that fucking weird. His hair is normal. So he's basically just a normal fucking person. And he is, well, still pathetic. And he won't come in the story again, pretty much, I'm guessing. The teacher goes, "Alright, Deku, what do you suggest we do?" And Deku goes, "Well, I mean, we could just do, training. Body training. No quirk, no nothing, just pure body." Everyone goes, "Ugh." The teacher goes, "Actually, great idea, we're gonna do a fitness test." And Deku goes, "Okay, first thing, first person to run 100 miles. They're like, 100 miles. Are you kidding me?" And he goes, "Fine, a kilometer." And they go, "Fine, a kilometer is okay." Deku just says, "Actually, you know what? Let people use their quirks." Deku puts his hand he sits down, puts his hands to both of his knees and goes, "Okay." And he makes his legs stronger so that when he's running they don't get painful. He puts his hands to his shoulders, like, to its opposite shoulder, and goes, "Strengthen." He strengthens his arms, lungs, basically everything in his body. Not hardening it like in What If Deku or like Kirishima does, but just strengthening his inner body so when he's running it doesn't hurt. Like, so he doesn't, hurt himself or get out of energy. He goes, "Okay, last thing." He thinks of his stamina increasing and going up the charts, and he puts his hand to his chest and goes, "Manipulate." And he changes his stamina to be a lot higher. Don't ask me how he does it, he just does. And, well, he finishes a kilometer run in, let's say, 3 minutes. Him then coming back, because the time backwards doesn't count. It's the time up there. Actually, let's say it's up and down is 1 kilometer. Yeah, let's say that. I think for you Americans, a kilometer is let me just Google this, actually. Kilometer to miles. 1 kilometer is 0.6 miles. So, yeah, for you Americans out there who do it in the miles system, 1 kilometer is 0.62 miles. So let's just say 0.6 miles. Okay, and Deku goes, "Well, who else can beat it?" And Baku goes, "I know I can." Okay, that's not how it was before, but he goes, "Watch and learn, loser." I mean, Deku. Actually, no. You guys think of a nickname for Deku in this. Or it can just be Midoriya, but yeah. Bakugo puts his hands behind himself, basically in the normal stance that he's in his attacking position, and puts his hands behind his back, fully extended, and goes, "Time to win." So he does one continuous explosion, putting him to the point and back, but he puts his hand the opposite way in front, and just goes, "Explosions! Burst!" And he does a bigger explosion to send him flying back, and he finishes the kilometer in... Deku did it in 3, so Baku would have done it in 2 minutes and 38 seconds. And everyone else gets 10 to 13 minutes. No, let's just say everyone there is pretty fit, so they get around 8 to 10 minutes. Basically, everyone gets in that range. Mineta is, well, the unfit kid in the class. He's still chubby. And he gets 10 minutes and 42 seconds. No one laughs at him about it because it is a good time. For them, they think that is a really good time. You know, one kid who's just a jock, like the typical rugby player, basically, or as you guys would say in America, the football player. When here we just say soccer, but yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. There's a lot of differences from here in America. Anyway, the jock got 7 minutes and 30 seconds, thinking, since he didn't use his quirk, since his quirk is, to him, pretty fucking useless. All it is that, his hair and fingernail and, nails grow quick. So basically he heals a lot quicker. That's basically his quirk. He thinks it's pretty much useless. And this character is null. He doesn't matter. Now, skipping on to the last day of school. The teacher goes, "Okay, I'm tired. You can all leave early. Even though it's the start of the day, I don't fucking care. Just go. I don't have to deal with you fuckers." Everyone goes, while Bakugo and Deku stay in the class, going, "Okay, we have 10... Deku goes, "Okay, we have 10 months to train We have 10 months to train before the UA enter the exam, so how do we train?" Bakugo just goes, "Okay, here's the plan." Wait. Oh, fuck. That's a sharp pain. Whatever. Bakugo then goes, and says, "Okay, the plan is we spar. For 2 months, just spar, but that's at the beach. The one that's, really, really messy. We start to clean that up, so it hits all of our muscle groups. We go in patterns, so each day we'll do something different. We'll each do the same thing. We will have a good diet. We'll put in extra work during school. And then Deku goes, "Sorry for that pause, I was just yawning." I did. Because last time I took out my earphones so you guys wouldn't hear it. Okay. Deku goes, "Yeah, that could work. Let's do that." Each of them just start running. Not using the quirks, just start running the shortcut to the beach. And they run into the Sludge monster. The Sludge monster holding both of them at once. Deku going... He can't breathe. While Baku's his head out and going, "Deku! Use your quirk!" And then the Sludge monster sucks him in. And Deku goes, and turns the sludge monster back into a human. Well, temporarily. Let's just say he puts a chemical compound into the sludge monster, which basically makes him erupt. Yeah, that makes no sense at all, but let's just say he does something to the chemical compound of the slime, making it erupt, so that, he splatters everywhere, like when All Might does his Detroit Smash. All Might sees this, goes, "Ah, young boys," or for me I'd say young lads, but I'm not gonna say that. Hey. Young men, or let's see, what would you actually say? "Ah, hello there. So, you young," I'll just say what I normally say, "you young lad, how did you do this?" Deku then says, "My power is matter manipulation." Pretty simple from there to figure it out, All Might. "My name's Izuku Midoriya." And Deku, All Might goes, "Ah, so for now I'll call you young Midoriya then. You?" And goes, "Katsuki Bakugo." Katsuki Bakugo. Wait. "Katsuki Bakugo, what's it to you, All Might? Doesn't matter, you're gonna forget our names after like 10 minutes. And All Might goes, "Ah, young Bakugo. So, how did you signal your friend to use his quirk? My head was outside of the slime, so I just shouted at him to do something with his quirk, and, well, he's a smart idiot, so he did something, and it worked, thankfully. Now, let's get this sludge monster into a damn ball or something so he can't regenerate, or whatever." Bakugo immediately starts to clean up everything and goes, "Damn, you guys are no help." They're going, "Hey Bakugo, you okay?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm fine." I have no idea if this is the same voice I was using before, so I'm gonna maybe change it. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm fine." Nope, that's still not good. Fuck it. I'm just gonna use my normal voice for Bakugo, because I can't do the voice I was doing earlier, which I thought was actually decently okay. Bakugo just says "Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me, Deku." So, Midoriya and Bakugo start heading home together, or to the beach. Leaving All Might alone. All Might brings the sludge villain to the police station and hands him in. When he doesn't realize there is a bit of the sludge villain missing. Bakugo only gathered one bottle, so half the sludge monster is, well, there. And we cut back to Bakugo and Deku. They go, "Okay, time to start working out for the next hour or two." How long have I been recording for? Oh, damn! I've been recording for 23 minutes. I did not notice. Okay, well, I guess this is gonna be the end of the video. So I'll leave it off with Deku and Bakugo start to train for the next few hours and start to head home. So, see ya guys. I'm out. Also, I kind of forgot to mention that we now have a Discord server, everyone. So, I will have the link to the Discord server in the description and in the comment section. So, everyone who has Discord, please join. We only have 3 members right now.